Hi guys, in today's video I will show you a site with nearly 5,000 free fonts with commercial use license, which means that you can use these fonts for all of your designs, both personal projects and business. On this channel I post videos about how to find, edit and sell public domain works, free graphic tools helping you to make money online, and software reviews. Please check my Gumroad store where I post a lot of PDFs with many sources from these videos. The site is called 1001 fonts. Obviously there are more fonts than 1001. I really like this site. It's well organized and super easy to use. It also has quite a good number of fonts that I like to use in my designs, particularly script fonts and vintage looking ones. They pair nicely with public domain images. So once we are on a home page, we can just scroll and scroll, but let's use the font categories to check what they have here. On the very top, we have a search bar and the font categories tab. So let's click on it and the tab expands. And as you can see, there are so many different categories here and you can check various types of these fonts. There are styles, there's weight, size, general, an occasion, which they kind of went ahead and help us what we were gonna need, and it's much easier to find them, so you can just browse through them right off the bat. But I would like to check the vintage looking ones. So under yesteryear, click the vintage and we can see the results went down to 897, and here we can sort them out even further by choosing another type like script. And we're down to 214, and that's something which is not as overwhelming as it may sound. We have some helpful tools here. So we can change the display text, and once you type in something in here, if you might type in, I would suggest to type in 3-4 words tops. But something that you would like to design for your t-shirt, maybe a printable or things like that, so that you can see actually how the font will look like. And the second tool, we have the sizing tool, and there is a slide bar. So just moving the slide bar, you can change the font size. Next one is a background tool. It's a foreground or background tool, which you can actually swap colors, choose colors, just to show you how they are gonna look. The next one is the thing which I'm always looking for whenever I'm on a new site with various resources. So I'm always maximizing the number of results per page. In this case, we can actually choose 50 fonts to be displayed. Otherwise, you would have to go into 21 pages or 22, and this way you just have to click on 5. And the next one is sort fonts by date added, trending, popularity, alphabetically, number of styles. And the third one is permalink. So basically, once you actually put the text in here, you choose your size, the background, the fonts per page, and the sort fonts by. You click on permalink, you copy the link and save it, and then whenever you come back to the site through that link, you will always have these settings applied automatically. And the last one is a reset button. Resets all of the things which we have just applied to it. Now let's check the fonts with commercial license. As you can see in here, we have a font name, a preview, designer's name, and a green dollar tag. And once I hover over the tag, it gives me a pop-up which says this font is free for commercial use. So right next to it, we have a green download button, and once clicked, the download should start automatically. And you can actually see I'm on Firefox, so the download is here, and I've already had downloaded it before. So like in our example, we have a text file in here with the license and 2 font files, an open type font file and a true type. Which font is better, open type or true type, you might ask? Well, basically, both of them, they are equally good. Pretty much for everyday user, it does not really matter. But for us who are making money with the designs or planning to make money, OTF or open type font is better to install, as it may have additional features like ligatures, glyphs, small caps, alternate characters, and old style figures. So if you ever have a choice, then go with open type by default. Let's get back to our site. So we can just scroll down until we find a font which does not come with commercial license. And like here in this example with advertising script font, we have a red $sign, which basically means that this font is free for personal use, but it does not come with commercial use license. So you can only use it for your personal projects, but you cannot really create printables for sales or anything that you want to sell. That's my understanding, and those are the rules, but pretty much I'm leaving that up to you. Whenever you want to risk it or not, you can use it. I'm not recommending to use it for commercial purposes. You'll be breaking the law. So guys, I have created a list of sites which have free fonts for both personal and commercial use. As you can imagine, all that work is done already for you. And it took me a few hours to compile that list. So if you're interested, this list is available from my Gumroad store for just £1. Or if you want to support my channel, you can always add an extra tip and pay a little bit more. It's entirely up to you. You'll find the link down below the video in the description. Let's navigate back to homepage with all the fonts. So I'll click on the logo and it gives me all the available fonts. I would like to show you how to sort out the fonts so that we only have results with free fonts with commercial use license. Click again on the font categories tab, and to the right on the bottom we have a specials tab, and the first entry says free fonts for commercial use. So just click it, and now we only have free fonts for commercial use, and we have 4,937 to be exact. And here it all depends on your needs. You can just browse through, or you can just use these subcategories or filters to narrow down your search. And there are more videos to come about free font sites. So if you get any value out of this one, consider subscribing to the channel or show me some love and like, comment and share. That will always please YouTube God. So any action will be good. Well, except if you don't like the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.